Good afternoon, Bobcats, and welcome to BBTV. Today is Wednesday, October 28th, 2015. My name is Maya.
And I'm Briar. Here's the news you came to see. Since Faust will be closing on Saturday to wrap up the fall season, you may be a little rushed to see all the great things it has to offer. For our top story for today, we take a look at the best of the best inside of Alice.
I visited the popular pumpkin patch on Saturday to get an inside look at the most popular attractions to visit. Check it out. Saturday, I visited Vallis Pumpkin Patch with a few of my friends. We traveled around Vallis and took footage of our favorite places. The slides were first on the list, and I personally helped carry a little boy down to his mom. Next in line were the jumping pillows, and if you ever go, it gets tiring. Falling off the pillows are a little scarier than going into the haunted houses. The haunted houses were filled with freaky wonders and fun, including the singing mummy statues outside. My favorite was mine with the big room with walls spinning. I went through it 10 times and fell each time trying not to. This week is the last week to visit, so go have some family fun time. Signing off. If you were in the Commons area on Thursday, then you would have seen a lot of Halloween spirit. Several students and teachers came together to paint pumpkins. Mrs. Blackburn hosted the event that brought lots of Bobcats together as a group. Scary, romantic, and funny were all the themes that were represented on pumpkins. No matter what was painted, the pumpkins turned out great and can be seen throughout the school in front of both the library and outside the main office. So Bobcats, it's time for to form your opinion. If you could paint anything on a pumpkin, what would it be?
If you're in the mood to watch a scary movie this Halloween, then you should check out Netflix. The streaming service has hundreds of scary movies to choose from. Today, we're highlighting some of our favorites from the 90s that you can stream today. Titles like The Addams Family, The Silence of the Lambs, Nightmare Before Christmas, Scream, Vampire in Brooklyn, and Alvin and the Chipmunks Meet Frankenstein are all available today. That's all the news we have for today, Bobcats. Let's now spin over to the Sports Zone for all your sporting news and action.
Hey Bobcats, I'm Zach and you just entered the Sports Zone. Last night the BUFFETT Bobcats took to the court for the very first time this year to open up the 2015 boys basketball season. They had a lot to live up to after both the A team and the B team won the city championships last year. The Bobcats faced the Beveridge Bulldogs in two very exciting matches. The JV team won 34-26, and the varsity team dominated in a 57-38 victory. Also happening last night was the very first game of the MLB World Series that took place in Kauffman Stadium as the Kansas City Royals took on the New York Mets. It was a close game, but in the end, the Royals captured the first game with a final score of 5-4. Game 2 will be played in Kansas City tonight at 7:07 live on Fox. You'll see if the Mets can tie up the series or if the Royals will take an early 2-0 lead in this best-of-7 series. If you are more of a basketball fan, then you are probably excited that the NBA started their season up last night as well. The three games that took place were the Pistons Hawks, Pelicans Warriors, and the Cavaliers Bulls. The Pistons, Warriors, and Bulls all started their seasons off with a win, while the Hawks, Pelicans, and Cavaliers started out with a loss. That's all for the sports today, Bobcats. Now over to the weather with Lauren.
How's it going, Bobcats? I'm Lauren to give you a look at what the weather will be doing for the next 3 days. Today is going to be the coldest day of this week with a high of only 54 and a low creeping close to freezing at only 35 degrees. For our half day on Thursday, the sun starts to shine and temperatures rise a bit with a high of 55 and a low of 36. Moving into your day off on Friday, it starts to get real warm with a high of 59 degrees and a low of 44. Bad news for those trick-or-treating on Saturday though, because although the temperatures are great with a high of 63 and a low of 43, there is a 50% chance of rain that day. That's all for the weather, Bobcats. Happy Halloween, and over to the quick feature of the day.
Hey Bobcats, this is Emma with your quick feature of the day. Today is Wellness Wednesday, so we're going to show you some last-minute DIY Halloween decor. Check it out.
Hey Bobcats, I'm Emma here to get you caught up with your daily announcements. Students, tomorrow we will have an 11 a.m. dismissal for teachers and students to attend student-led conferences. Friday, there will be no school. Please remember that when we return on Monday, it will be an A-Day. Today we celebrate the life of a true educator, Alice Ruth Buffett, who died today in 1970. Our school is named in honor of this exceptional Omaha Public Schools teacher and favorite aunt of famous investor Warren Buffett. Miss Buffett taught family and consumer science for 34 years at both Benson and Central High Schools. Each year, 15 locational teachers are selected to receive $10,000 in her honor. That's all for announcements today, Bobcats. Now back to the main desk for a little fun before we go.
Before we go, try twisting your mind with a little multitasking.
We're going to play a few games to see how well you can focus in this fun Halloween-themed game. Enjoy! You can pick pumpkins at Bella's Pumpkin Patch. Pumpkins come in many different sizes for carving. Bella's Pumpkin Patch gives many different options to pick pumpkins. Hayrack rides to the pumpkin patch, or if you don't want to go through all the trouble of looking for a pumpkin and carrying a pumpkin, there are areas in the front to pick pumpkins at Bella's Pumpkin Patch, so you don't have to go through all the trouble of finding the perfect pumpkin. Signing off for BBTV, this has been Briar
And Maya, have a fantastic day, Bobcat.